This is a quick video on how to combine two data sets as you're making measurements with Logger Pro and its force sensor. So I have a sensor attached and I'm going to zero by pressing this button here, and then I'm going to pull on it a little bit and press the spacebar button, and you can see that I've got that much. I'm going to go for 4 seconds, let's say, and then I'm going to stop it. And actually I didn't want to get all of that data, so I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to actually do a new one. So let's just, I think it's Control N, N. What I want is a flat piece of data. So I'm going to pull on it here. I'm pulling on it at the moment. Actually, let me zero it again. Zeroed. Pulling on it a little bit up to, let's say, 7-ish. It's hard to keep it stable. Maybe it's a lot less. Okay, let's just pull it there. Okay, so we have some data set there, and I'm going to stop it. Okay, now I'm going to come up to here, Experiment, Store Latest Run. It becomes a little lighter, and now I'm going to get a blue one. I'm going to try to pull this one a little bit harder. So let me pull all the way up to there and try to keep it steady. And start. There it is right there. And I'm going to stop it there. Okay, now I've got these two pieces of data. This one might be, the red one might be the resistance force, or I take that back. It might be, yeah, the resistance force. And then the blue one might be the effort force. In this case, well, we could calculate the AMA. Anyway, so if I do a Control J, you can see that I've got two data sets. Now, I want to combine these. I want to take the ratio of, say, the first to the second. So I'm going to come here to Data, New Calculated Column. I'm going to call it AMA because we're going to assume, say, that the red one was the effort force and the blue one is the resistance force. Well, let's switch that. The red one is the resistance force, so it goes upstairs. So go to Variables, choose Specific Column, and we want to do the first force equals, okay, and then slash sign for division, and then go back and choose the latest force and say okay, and then okay. And if you look over here, you see in a nice green color, you see the data set. Now usually these are pretty flat if you're at least for our levers, because you can hold them statically. These are a little they're roughly parallel, so this should come out okay. So you come up here to Insert Graph, and there's your graph. And you pull this out like this, and usually this is going to be a little flatter. This is auto scaled, so you can see the scale is quite small. It's just 0.1 units. So what I can do with this graph is I can click the Stats button, and in principle all the data is going to be good, but you may have to come in and move around, carefully move around the brackets here to get the data you want. I'm going to assume that all this data is good, so that I've got a value of 0.41. Actually, that's dimensionless because it's our AMA, and that's a good way to calculate it. Now, I might have you take a screenshot of this and get used to doing this on the computer. Thanks for watching.